I'm Sue Armato, the Executive Director of the Cancer Support Center.
My name is Cynthia Turnquest. I am the Director of Outreach and Strategic Partners with the Cancer Support Center.
We're here in Homewood and Mokina. We serve all of the Chicago Southland and beyond. We're here to help you and make sure that you have the resources you need to have a high quality of life, even in spite of cancer. Find that inner strength, some peace, so you can navigate through this most difficult journey.
We have individual counseling, we have support groups and resource groups, and we have wellness programs. So we have a wide array of wellness programs. So you can come for cooking classes, nutritional classes, you can come for fitness programs, we have art classes, we have bereavement and caregiving groups and kids programs, just about everything you can imagine we have at the Cancer Support Center.
Back in the end of January, early February, we started hearing about COVID, and we started hearing that there were other countries that were really having to shut down in order to prevent the further spread of COVID. And at that time, I started to think, what if that happens here? How are we going to be able to take care of our participants if it gets to that point in America?
We closed our doors on a Friday, and on Monday we had teletherapy, and all of our support groups were on Zoom, and we even had programming on our website.
There are a lot of people with cancer who need us, who maybe can't come here, but gosh, we can go to them, and we know we can translate our programs to do that and to help save lives.
We're reaching more people than we've ever reached before. Literally, we've tripled our numbers in terms of individuals that are now able to utilize our services.
One of the things we did right away was in May, we decided, and I think we turned this around in 2, maybe 3 weeks, we came up with this idea of, we can't have an in-person gala because no one was allowed to gather, and probably nobody would have come. So what do we do to raise that money in May? And so what we ended up doing is we had a telethon.
Welcome to the Cancer Support Center virtual telethon. Rise Up. We're here today to rise up and do what we can to keep the center going.
In those 4 hours with our match, we raised $75,000.
$48,044.
This was amazing.
This is amazing.
This was amazing. Thank you all so much. I mean, I'm speechless right now. You guys rose to the occasion. Our theme was Rise Up, and guess what? You guys did it. You did it. You rose up.
We are relentless. We care so deeply about our participants that we will never give up on them and helping them get through this terrible disease. There's a commitment, there's a fire in our belly that is what we absolutely have to do. And I think we knew that we were always there, but I don't think we realized how much grit we have in making sure that we're there. But everybody stepped up to do it. And I think when you realize that you have that grit and you realize that you actually are gonna go to the mat for this, it changes what you believe you can do.
If you've got cancer, that's a tough break to begin with, but having cancer and having a food insecurity on top of that, that's almost unimaginable. So these wonderful people are coming out to make sure that our participants have everything they need.
Well, Anne, first of all, has been a long-time supporter of the center, a participant as well, and we've just had a wonderful relationship with her over numerous years.
My name is Ann Jackson. I'm a physical therapist, and I am the founder and chief operating officer of a non-for-profit called the Center for Food Equity in Medicine.
She recently has been very active in our community in addressing food insecurity needs.
The term food insecurity means that an individual is not able to obtain adequate nutrition to maintain their nutritional needs throughout a day.
So oftentimes we would find that our participants would not be going out to the grocery store as they normally would be because obviously of COVID and their fear of exposure. This was a huge issue, a barrier that we needed to address. So by partnering with Ann and her organization, we're able to, on a monthly basis, bring all of these grains and fresh fruits and vegetables and all of these other nutritional foods to our participants.
Okay? This is only possible because of you. So I love to just, since I can't hug you, just hug yourself, tell you thank you for us. Thank you so much, because we don't have any money, but we still show up and we still do this. And we do it because each and every one of you, especially my husband Aubrey, give to us and help us and make this possible. And I am so grateful for each of you. We do take the time to find out, what do you like to eat? When do you eat it? Where do you like to get it? And that differs a lot from the traditional drive up, get a box, and it's a surprise box, you have no idea. It's about being aware that it's more important to give humans, all of us, the humanity that we all deserve. And just because you're food insecure does not mean that I have the right to minimize or diminish your humanity. And so our work is all about lifting and celebrating the humanity within each of us. And we even had a few families that, as I called, or a few recipients that, as I called, began to cry because they are really struggling. Maybe it's with their cancer, maybe it's with the pandemic. And just to know that a stranger cared enough to do this again meant the world to them.
It's one thing to have cancer, but it's a whole nother level of stress to have cancer during COVID. So now, even more so, the Cancer Support Center is a crucial component to the healing plan for anyone that's battling cancer.